Winter Care for Perennials, expert tips for cutting back for a lush spring garden. As winter approaches and the growing season comes to a close, many gardeners may find themselves contemplating how to best prepare their perennial plants for the months ahead. Perennials are a vital component of any garden, providing a rich array of colors and textures throughout the growing season. However, winter maintenance is just as essential, as trimming back these plants not only promotes healthier growth in the spring but also helps prevent issues such as insects and disease. To assist you in this important task, we gathered insights from gardening experts on which perennials to cut back during the winter months. The importance of winter pruning. Winter pruning is a critical practice for maintaining the health and beauty of your perennial garden. As plants enter dormancy, cutting back spent foliage and stems helps minimize the risk of pests and diseases overwintering in the debris. Additionally, a tidy garden free of clutter looks more appealing during the colder months. Here are the top perennials that experts recommend cutting back in winter, along with their care instructions and benefits. Expert Insights. We consulted Kathy Jentz, host of the Garden DC podcast and editor of Washington Gardener, along with Jan Johnson, landscape designer and author of Gardentopia, Design Basics for Creating Beautiful Outdoor Spaces. Their combined expertise provides valuable guidance for winter care of perennials. 1. Lantana. Lantana comara is a pollinator favorite attracting hummingbirds and butterflies with its vibrant blooms. Jentz suggests cutting back lantana in late winter or early spring when it is dormant. Cut back the whole plant to about 6 to 10 inches from the ground, she advises, noting that this practice helps control its potentially invasive nature. Zones 7 to 11. Mature size, about 5 feet tall x 5 feet wide. Care requirements, full sun, well-drained soil. 2. Wisteria. Wisteria vines can become ambitious and sprawling, making regular pruning essential. Jentz recommends cutting back dead or damaged sections during winter for better access. Trimming vertical leaders to about 1/3 of their height and side branches to 2 to 3 buds encourages healthy blooming in spring. Zones, generally 4 to 9. Mature size, over 30 feet in various directions. Care requirements, full or partial sun, moist, slightly acidic soil. 3. Daylily. Daylilies are characterized by their vibrant blooms and hardy foliage. Jan Johnson emphasizes waiting until after the first frost to cut back daylilies, allowing green leaves to continue photosynthesizing. When most leaves are brown and limp, cut them back to the base of the plant. Zones 3 to 9. Mature size, 24 to 48 inches tall x 24 to 36 inches wide. Care requirements, full to partial sun, well-drained soil. 4. Bee balm. Bee balm's tall stalks may become unsightly as winter approaches. Cleaning up the faded, crumbly remains will prepare the plant for fresh growth in the spring. Removing old stalks is essential for maintaining the plant's vigor. Zones 3 to 9. Mature size, 36 inches tall x 8 inches wide. Care requirements, full sun, well-drained soil. 5. Catmint. Catmint is a popular perennial that thrives in sunny gardens. Johnson advises cutting the withered foliage back to 2 to 4 inches high after the first frost, which will promote vigorous growth and abundant blooms in the following season. Zones 3 to 8. Mature size, about 24 inches tall x 24 inches wide. Care requirements, partial sun. 6. Hosta. Hostas are prized for their lush foliage, but decaying leaves can harbor pests. Johnson recommends cutting old leaves a few inches above the ground after the first frost to prevent slugs and rodents from taking refuge in the plant. Zones 3 to 9. Mature size, 12 to 24 inches tall x 12 to 24 inches wide. Care requirements, full to partial shade, moist soil. 7. Coreopsis. Coreopsis, or tickseed, benefits from retention of its old foliage until late in the season for crown protection. Prune back Coreopsis just as spring is about to arrive to promote healthy growth. Zones 4 to 9. Mature size 2 to 4 feet tall. Care requirements: full sun, well-drained soil. 8. Bearded iris. To keep bearded irises healthy and free from pests, Johnson suggests cutting back the foliage to about 6 inches in late fall or winter. This maintenance helps prevent iris borers and fungal diseases. Zones 3 to 9. Mature size 24 inches tall x 12 inches wide. Care requirements: full sun, well-drained soil. 9. Peony. Peonies require careful cleanup to maintain their vitality. Jens stresses the importance of cutting back tattered leaves, especially those affected by powdery mildew, to prevent disease spread. It's best to discard the cuttings rather than composting them. Zones 3 to 9. Mature size approximately 3 feet tall x 3 feet wide. Care requirements: full sun, moderate water, rich well-drained soil. 10. Daisy. Daisies can be cut back after frost, but care should be taken not to remove too much. Leaving several inches of stems will help the plant during winter and provide a healthy base for spring growth. Zones varies 3 to 9. Mature size 16 inches tall x 12 inches wide. Care requirements: full sun, well-drained soil. 11. Columbine. Columbine's unique flowers bring charm to the garden. Cutting them back nearly to the ground in winter helps them thrive, then adding mulch can provide extra protection against the cold. Zones 3 to 9. Mature size 24 inches tall x 12 inches wide. Care requirements: full sun or partial shade, well-drained soil. 12. Yarrow. Yarrow is drought-tolerant and low-maintenance but benefits from winter cleanup. Cutting back the spent foliage will create space for new growth in the coming year. Zones 3 to 10. Mature size 24 to 36 inches tall x 18 to 24 inches wide. Care requirements: full sun, well-drained soil. Taking the time to cut back your perennials in winter is a crucial step in preparing your garden for the vibrant growth of spring. By following expert recommendations and engaging in proper winter maintenance, you can prevent pest infestations, diseases, and promote healthy new growth. With these tips from Kathy Jens and Jen Johnson, you are now equipped to maintain a lush and beautiful perennial garden that will flourish season after season. Embrace the winter months as an opportunity to care for your plants, and look forward to the beauty they will bring in the spring. Happy gardening!